I agree with Ethan that the Kotl issue is something to worry about for T1. It'll be a mid lane. I don't know what it is, but maybe like Lina or something. I don't know. But
that is number 2.
That's number 2. Okay. What's number 1?
Number 1 is Queen of Pain.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, White Mon
being thrown forward. That'll do some damage here on a White Mon. They've got the homing missile to follow it up and should have first blood. Yatoro will be the one who gets that first blood on White Mon, and he's played this gyro quite a lot recently.
Like, she's done okay.
Some stacks being made for Luna, though, too. Or, well, you'd think it's for Luna. Beastmaster's starting to take the Ancients. They go after 23. They've got 3 heroes down here.
It's the Razor, though.
Trying to make something happen. Carl comes and gets the static link onto Toronto Tokyo, forcing him to run away. They're looking for 23. Mira gets 2-man Earth Spike, but the Lucent beating the damage in from White Mon. They'll get themselves at least 1. They might be able to salvage and get 2 without losing 23, and that's exactly what they do. 23 surviving through the trees.
Raindrops on the Night Stalker now as well, so not going to be afraid to have a bit of a scrap. He's going to go in here on the Luna.
Yeah, trying to go for 23, but again, the Eclipse, the kinetic field, and Collapse has to leave.
He might get the courier here.
He's close, but meanwhile, over mid, they're trying to get a kill here on Carl. They've got Toronto Tokyo as well as Yatoro trying for this Razor, and they'll succeed at killing this Razor. Somehow Collapse for now, getting out.
You see Invoker running bot as well here. Oh, Cuckoo.
Mira. One more shot, and Mira's gone. That's the boar getting the kill, and Toronto Tokyo is now heading over towards bottom.
Toronto Tokyo, if they kill the Luna here, this is huge.
Cold Snap and Collapse trying to go in. The kinetic field is there, but it's not going to matter. They've got the Void to get the kill, and now the Tornado EMP coming through on a White Mon. Carl's here once again. The plasma field, the right clicks from White Mon needs one more. Carl trying to find him. There's the Void, and
Interesting.
They smoke up again here on Team Spirit.
They're gonna go. This Gyrocop's so strong as well. 2k net worth ahead of anybody else in the game. If they can take a fight here with a good Gyrocopter flat.
Ooh, Tornado lands on both 23 as well as Cuckoo. Cuckoo out of mana with the EMP dropping down. They'll get the kill on a Cuckoo. They'll look over the homing missile. Comes out into Zephyr. Disruption. Homing missile avoided. All the while, Eclipses drop down on the 3 heroes on the side of Team Spirit. They get the kill on a 23. They'll take him out. Now they'll look over. Mira on the run as Carl makes the rotation in with White Mon. So they get the Lion. They trade 2 for 1. Collapse going into the back lines. He's got himself that Dark Ascension. Looks over at Zephyr for the second. Carl, though, solar bound, and he is going to die. Collapse gets the kill there. Wow. Maposhka takes out Zephyr. It's a 4 for 1 in the favor of Team Spirit. Sunstrike comes in, and that does spot them.
Okay, they're going to smoke. They have Tornado, so they can stall. And Gyrocopter with the fresh BKB. Oh, this could be huge.
Tornado, EMP, Blink Hex coming into Cuckoo. They're going to throw the homing missile his way. Start to step out. Homing missile goes across the Roche pit, lands on a Cuckoo. They still haven't done anything yet.
The Roche is so low as well.
Yeah, they want to complete this. They've got Maposhka with that ult used. BKB's going to be popped by Karo. Go after Yatoro. But, ooh, Force Staff away from the static link that was only there for a second. He only got 28 damage out of that. They've got the glimpse as well as the static storm that's going to be around on the Yatoro. Pops the BKB. They get the kill on a White Mon. They'll take the first hero on the side of T1. And now with the Flat Cannon doing so much damage, they're forced to back off. Oh, blinding light. Earth Spike. Karo caught finger there. Ulti pushing Mira away, and they'll get the kill with the plasma field. The Illuminate is not going to land onto the Razor. And, well, on the other side of the fight, you've got Toronto Tokyo going after Zephyr, who's hit with the Spirit Vessel. Carl on the run from Collapse. Collapse gets slowed. Carl's still running quite quickly. They've got the disarm onto this Beastmaster as well as the Luna. Toronto Tokyo is the one who's running, but the Lucent Beam comes in. They get the kill on Toronto Tokyo. And Collapse, he cannot collapse on Carl's positioning just yet, but he does have that haste. If he can find him, he probably gets this kill. And they might walk into each other around the trees. Plasma field, there's the Dark Ascension. Gets the Void, but still not the kill. They've got the Yules. Can he keep up? He should be able to do so. And there's one more right click to finally get
going into the Roche, though.
Carl. Illuminate goes into the pit, and Roche is going the way of T1 into the hands of 23. They've got Maposhka locked down via the plasma field. Shadow Poison coming through. Zephyr gets the kill on a Maposhka, but Collapse comes behind them, kills off Zephyr, takes out Cuckoo's courier. They get the buyback coming in from Maposhka. They'll look over at White Mon. They'll take out Cuckoo. So these numbers are dwindling for the side of T1. They've got a triple kill from Collapse as he kills off White Mon.
Trying to hunt down this ancient creep as well.
Dire's bottom tower
throwing Illuminate forward. They've got the homing missile coming into Carl. Toronto Tokyo trying to wrap around onto the back lines. They won't really have a way to spot him. They've also got Collapse, but now they're going to look over. They've got the disruption onto the gyrocopter as well as the Primal Roar. They have the damage go after Yatoro, and it's Carl moving in. They get the kill on Yatoro. They'll end up using Whitemon, but the crippling fear is onto 2 of these heroes. They go after 23. They'll take the Aegis out of his hands. The pig pole trying to run, but won't be far enough. Zephyr dead. Both supports out of the fight on the side of T1 as Collapse is doing so much damage with the BKB. Oh, Carl, who got pushed with the blinding light, pushing him closer to the Night Stalker, gets the kill on a Collapse, or well, Cuckoo. He's the one who gets credit for it.
A little bit late to the party on Spirit. Toronto Tokyo knows there's no Aegis on the Luna.
Oh, 23 in the ice wall, but there's the Eclipse. They've got the Hex. Maposhka coming over with the blinding light, trying to push Carl away.
Tokyo?
Oh, the Eclipse. Oh, Toronto Tokyo! Is this 23 or Godzilla? Because he just took out Tokyo.
The Razor, the Beasts, they're all so tanky. And especially with the save behind from Zephyr. Like, Gyrocopter's the only hero that can deal this like spread damage to try and deal with them all, and Nightstalker does a little bit, but he's so dead.
Collapse. Collapsed on by T1.
And here we go, this is what I mean. They win one fight, they push so hard now.
And it's right here next to the tier 3. They're also going to go in on Poshka. Mira trying to make something happen. He's got the Earth Spike. And they have the ability to get this. They're starting to drain the mana, but Gyro moves in with the BKB pop by Carl. They're going to move forward and drop down that Eclipse. The damage isn't exactly going to be amazing. 23 trying to TP out. Collapse going to the back lines, going after Carl. Gets the kill out onto the Razor. He just fought back, but he's going to be run down by Cuckoo. Trying to get the kill. Throws the axe. It's not enough. Well, 23 dies. He's there for 78 seconds without buyback. They'll get the kill on Amira. And now, again, you've got a chase on your hands. You're looking over as the Night Stalker trying to fight, trying to get the kill here onto the Beastmaster. Collapse with such a little bit amount of health. He's able to fight and win against this Beastmaster.
Let's just spawn now. Does he want to buy back?
Down to half health. Collapse going in with the Dark Ascension. Shadow Poison moving forward. They'll send the Tornado over. It's not going to land on anything. They'll pop the Illusion Rune. They go to the Blink. They bought themselves the Hex, or actually the Mana Drain that takes away those illusions.
They bait out the cooldown here as well. They see the Roche with the Hawk. They need to get in.
Blast on a 3. Collapse going in. Now they've got the BKB pop by Yatoro. They'll get the Aegis onto the hands of the Gyro. Carl trying to go with the Static Link. He's got the BKB, but he's taking a lot of damage here from the Gyro. They get the finger out on him. Collapse moving forward, trying to get the silence with the Crippling Fear. He'll do so. They take out Carl. They've got the Meteor going up the stairs with these heroes on T1. Cuckoo, he ends up dead. Sunstrike's not going to be on the mark, but the disruption, Zephyr trying to survive and just barely does so.
They're going to go for this on T1.
And they're going to make their way in. Carl going in with the BKB. They've got the stun on Yatoro. Pop that refresher orb. Now the Static Storm is going to be dropped down. But that Static Storm's not exactly in the best place. They've got themselves the Primal Roar. They're going to look over and try and kill off this Invoker. They get the kill on Toronto Tokyo, who does the buyback, but they finish off Zephyr as well as Cuckoo. 2 dead on each side as Yatoro hits the deck. He doesn't have buyback. Whiteman's going to follow suit into the grave, but now the finger's going to be thrown out as well as the Mana Drain. He's trying to survive this one, pushing 23 away, but 23 gets the kill on Amira. Looking over at Collapse. Oh, trying to TP out. 23 won't be so fortunate in Toronto Tokyo, who buys back. Will have that cold snap to stop the TP and get the kill.
I think
Oshka has 3,200 gold.
I don't know what they're waiting for with this Arcane Rune. Okay, Collapse is going to take it now. I don't know whether he's waiting just to have the Dark Ascension back up again, basically, so he'll be able to use the Arcane Rune for that.
They are coming over on the side of T1. Smoked up, Yatoro in their sight. Smoke breaks immediately. They've got the blade coming out from Mira. Wow, an aggressive play. The finger comes out on a Carl. Sunstrike not going to line. They've got the disruption coming through. The BKB on this Razor. They've caught themselves Yatoro for a moment. They get the kill on Mira. They'll take the line. He's going to buy back immediately. Now on the run is T1. Collapse trying to catch up. He's chasing them down. The radio deafening blast coming through and hitting on 4 of these heroes. Now Collapse moves in, pops the BKB, goes after Carl.
Oh, the first hit bash!
Oh, first hit bash. Yules up into the air, trying to survive, and ends up falling the Yatoro. They've also found themselves Cuckoo. Yatoro with a double kill. They'll buy back at least on the Beastmaster. Team Spirit coming out ahead on what was a very big fight for them that was teetering on the edge.
If they can force this Razor buyback as well, he's going to fall so far behind in net worth.
Recalling this Night Stalker and Team Spirit will play to get back in. The Lucent Beam gets reflected. They've got themselves the Homing Missile as well as the Nullifier coming through to disrupt. Primal Roar used on Yatoro. He still has that BKB as well as the Satanic. He's going to pop the BKB as well as the Satanic. Trying to heal up, and he goes after 23, who's dropped on the Eclipse. After the to get the kill on the Collapse, who's dead for 2 minutes, but they finish on 23 as well as Whitemon. Down goes Carl. He bought back. He's going to be gone for 2 minutes.
Oh, dive bomb.
Disruption coming through. Zephyr has that extra cast range. Static Storm committed as well as a kinetic field. Satanic up in 3 seconds. They need to kill Yatoro now or he's going to heal it back to full. He doesn't have the BKB back for 50 seconds though.
Yeah,
If you're going to try and stand his ground, Lucent Beam, a bit of damage coming in. Soul Catcher thrown over on Yatoro. Earth Spike's not going to land. They've got the call down. Trying to keep their distance right now is T1 waiting for their opportunity to jump in, but they still got to get through this Aegis as well as probably the Satanic going off and then the Aegis. Having it all again. Illuminate, Static Storm coming through, Static Link, but they get the Hex out on Akoro as well as the Finger. They're doing a lot of damage. Right clicks coming through from Yatoro. The disruption is going to be there for the save, but coming around the back is going to be Collapse. Now the Eclipse is dropped here. Will-O-Wisp coming through, BKB pop by 23, trying to survive. Wait,
Savage is in trouble.
How they fight into this. They've got the radio deafening, but they get the kill into 23. He's going to be there for 2 minutes. Cuckoo falls as well. 2 heroes gone. Make it a third. White Line drops. GG is called, and that's going to be all she wrote for game number 1 as they get the kill into Carl, and they'll finish the Team White. Team Spirit.
T1's lineup, double save on their supports again. We've seen this quite a few times this tournament. And you can see already now, this is what we were talking about, Collapse. It's just going to start skipping the creep waves now. Aiming for that Vanguard timing. Oh, Toro.
Ooh. Well, stacks, and he's got 3. We'll miss the 4th. Miposhka, though. Entry trying to get a kill here on a Zephyr, and we'll get first blood again. Carl coming over, and their lockdown would be disruption into a split Earth. And he breaks the smoke. The stun lands. He's in trouble. We'll get the call off, but I don't think that's going to matter. The Sinister Gaze comes out from Whitemon. They get the kill into Collapse. They will get this axe for 1.
Oh, they're taking the stacks, though. Zephyr here is going to show.
Homie Mr. coming out. Miposhka shows himself. Nightmare. Toronto, Tokyo going in. Miposhka putting the stun. They've got the Fiend's Grave now. Do they have the damage before Miposhka goes down? No, not enough. But they lose Whitemon. They lose Zephyr. Down goes Carl. They've got the Culling Blade to cut him in half. And Team Spirit make good movements. 23's also up here with Cuckoo. He's picked up by Carl and activated out of that bottle. Yeah. So he doesn't break the smoke, and it ends up, like I said, hurting them more because Collapse ends up being the one who goes down. That's good movement from T1, just out of range there from Miposhka to break that smoke. And now he's placing some sentries down and needs to run. Whitemon has the Sinister Gaze just on the edge. Chain Frost thrown out, and they've got the Splitter. They'll get yet another kill. So some really good movements there from T1. You know that Zephyr's coming over again, and Cuckoo, I almost want to say he's looking to make a jump, but he doesn't have RP. A little bit difficult for him to make the jump. Oh, he does blink in, but he blinks into the 8th Remnant. Now he's going to skewer himself back. They've got the summary. The call! It's on the 4! They've got everybody! Supernova right on top of it. They'll get the kill to Zephyr, Cuckoo, and Carl. They've got the Fiend's Grip on to 23. What a maneuver from Team Spirit! Oh, Collapse! What a call! Yeah, somebody spam his name. Scan comes out from the Radiant, so they know that the Dire are up here. Assimilate trying to run. Cuckoo's here with 23. They use that RP, I believe, and yeah, that's going to
the Nightmare save.
Void Spirit, but they've got the Nightmare save. He's still going to end up going down. The Supernova's going to be on the high ground. They're going with the Black Hand, and the damage coming in for Yatoro. They get the kill on the Whitemon, Carl, Cuckoo, all hitting the deck. 3 heroes gone. 23 will breakdance to safety, but he's not even that far away. Collapse goes for a call.
We talked about this earlier on, that the having the idea of like pairs sitting with each other, where like you have one of your supports sitting behind the core, so it's in a dangerous place.
Magnus hit with the blink call. Cuckoo in trouble. Sunray on him. Culling Blade
and that's
unneeded. It's got 18 seconds left, and Cuckoo trying to catch up. They've got the skewer. Now they get this kill before the Aegis times out. Sunray on him, keeping Yatoro alive. Another look for the blink as well as the call, but it's not going to land on 23. The Chain Frost doesn't bounce to anybody. And now Mira, he does have that Supernova. He gets away from the rest of the pack. Goes into the Supernova. They've got the stun. The right click's coming in from Zephyr as well as Carl. They get the kill on a Whitemon. They'll take the 2 supports. The Astro Step across 3. They may have gotten Mira, but how much is it going to cost them? Disruption. 23 popping out of the infest.
Toro's in trouble.
He's all by himself. The skewer comes in, but they've got Collapse coming through with the call again. They get the kill on Zephyr. They'll use the RP. They'll lock down Yatoro. They've got the Fiend's Grip out onto Carl. It's not enough damage just yet, but they've got the Astro Step coming across the bow. Essence Ring. Carl surviving. They hit the sleep onto this Life Stealer. Aether Remnant will lock him up again. Collapse trying to find Carl. He's got blink in 10 seconds. The stun lands. Can he keep up with him? Toronto Tokyo with an astral step, and now Carl trying to TP out. They have the damage. They'll get the kill. They'll take it a fourth.
This BKB on the Lesh is a big deal now, though, as well. So this Void Spirit not going to be able to just completely blow up the Lesh anymore.
Starting to feel like T1 have a lane, right?
But even without the Aegis here, Team Spirit just want to go. They want to force this big 5-5, and Zephyr. Not again.
Zephyr, blink call, they get the kill, take out the Shadow Demon. Minimum 42 seconds until Roche is back up. Maposhka, he's looking to stop a TP. The grip, and he's got the keen optic, but now the skewer that stops the TP. They're going to try and get this kill, but they got Mira coming over there.
Really bad
into Cuckoo. Now Cuckoo needs to try and run, but he doesn't have a TP. He'll be forced to use that RP. Now they look over at Mira. They're trying to get the kill into the Phoenix, but they've got the blink as well as the call coming in from Collapse. They look over at Cuckoo. They've got the damage coming in from Toronto Tokyo. There's the calling way to get the kill. Astral Step right on the 23. He's going to try and run. He's raged up and trying to get away. Collapse. Can he close the gap and get the call? Yes, he is. He's right on it. Rocket Barrage once again. He'll get the Satanic, but the Culling Blade is in time. Collapse. Kills off 23. And now they'll take the Sentry right on back. But into Roche they go.
I wonder if T1 know this. They must know something's up. But with the DD, this Roche dies so fast, they're going to see it with the Shadow Poison.
23 coming in, but the Aether Remnant is on the money. He'll go to the range. He'll try to come in with the blink as well as the call coming in for Collapse. They've got the Supernova over to the side. They'll get the Aegis in.
The grip.
Collapse gets the kill on a Cuckoo. Cuckoo dead so fast. Fiend's Grip out on a 23. They'll get the Calling Blade. They'll take out 3 so fast. Carl, BKB, TP attempt. The damage is out. Collapse with the triple kill, taking out Zephyr, the only one to survive and tell the village the story is Carl. They'll take the tier 3, and they're going to work on these racks while Toronto Tokyo works on the tier 3 over bottom for a split second, comes back over mid. And it will be Oscar Marine Corps next for Collapse.
He's going for pressure.
Astral Step. Oh, the silence as he's going Sinister Gaze. Yes.
He's just trying to poke and protest to stop the skewers coming in from Toronto Tokyo. Again, there's that Aether Remnant that we were talking about before.
TPM from 23. This is a risky play. They do still have RP. Sunray on a 23. They have the Aether Remnant. The Lotus Orb is there. The silence comes out from Toronto Tokyo with the Resonant Pulse. The blink, try and skewer him back. And now they've got a homing missile coming the other way. They need to be careful. The stun lands on the Yatoro. He's got the Aegis. They want to go in with a blink RP and try and make a big play happen, but just going up against the Aegis is a lot of a deterrent.
The melee Rex is so low.
Down, and the melee Rex is healing. I don't know if it's going to heal enough.
Yeah, it should go down eventually. I think they're just waiting for the next round of spells.
Blink call coming through on a 23. They've got the Tekken as well. They'll get the kill on 23. He's going to be dead for 85 seconds. They look for the RP, but they get the kill to Cuckoo as well. Zephyr and his Supernova coming through. Down goes Whitemon. 4 heroes dead. And it's looking like it's going to be a full team wipe. And yeah, they'll call GG. Team Spirit will eliminate T1. Continue to be the Southeast Asian Kryptonite as they get the series 2-0.